Tell me what you see in me. Gotta be something different.
What's up, girls? It's been a minute, but I am back with a 6 months. Well, I'm approaching my 6 months post-op. So, woo! I wanted to get on here just real natural and be just me and you. We're spilling the entire tea because we reached the halfway point to a year. Like, that's kind of crazy. So, how much have I lost? 50 pounds. Wow. And you know what? No, just kidding. It is such a beautiful thing. It really is. But at the same time, I've been struggling, you guys. Like, and it's first world problems, like literally first world problems. But before I get into that, let's just rewind a little bit and just explain some stuff to you guys, because I know you get on here and I'm so happy that I can help you guys and inspire you and just motivate you to take the extra step, because I know it's like so scary to do, and when you're going through the process you're like, oh my goodness, what am I doing? But just trust the process. And no matter how tedious it is, girl, I know it's all a process. We go through all the same process pretty much, and you will get through it. So make that phone call, send that email, set up that appointment, and you'll be good. So number one, why did I get this surgery? So I don't know if I have said this in my other videos or not, but I was 207 when I wanted to get the surgery. I had to gain weight, so I had to gain 7 pounds to be 214 to be able to get the surgery. So I was able to gain the pounds to be able to get the surgery, and then, and then once you did the pre-op diet, like obviously I'm sure we all lost some weight during the pre-op diet, so I was down to 208, pretty much 207 by the day of surgery. So it ended up balancing itself out. But my thing was, I wasn't really big for long. Like, I knew where 207 was at on me, I did not like. So I took action really quick, because I was like, I can't get any bigger than this. I'm really short. And I was already having back pains and knee pains, and that's just from the career field that I'm in, because I'm always standing. So being a little heavier doesn't help the situation at all. So then I was like, you know what? I remember, I known some people that had this surgery before and it was so successful, but they were bigger than me. So when I thought about getting it, it's like, oh my goodness, I'm so scared to get it. I don't want to be, you know, skin and bones by the end of it, because you see all these people lose like 100 pounds. And I'm like, well, I kind of don't want to be 107, but your body knows itself. Like, I feel like the bigger you are, the more drastic you lose the weight faster. So the way that I'm going, I'm loving how slow, but yet fast for the normal person. How not slow, but progressively I'm losing weight. It's not like, boom, I lost 20 pounds. It's like every slow step. It's like, okay, we lost 5. Okay, we lost 4. We've lost 6. So it's not like 10 or 20 pounds for me, because I think I'm a lot smaller and my body obviously knows what it needs to do. So I was at 207, then I decided on my birthday that I wanted to get the surgery. So it wasn't the gastric sleeve surgery I was interested in at first, it was the balloon, because yet again, I was doing research, and the balloon, you probably lose about 40 pounds and it's not permanent, and the gastric sleeve is. So I wasn't even looking into anything permanent, because again, I didn't know that this surgery was even for me. So I made a consultation with a surgeon in Dallas, and I called them and she was like, okay, well, let's check with your insurance and see if you're covered. And I was like, okay, cool. So we checked with the insurance, and then they were like, but no, they didn't check with the insurance yet. She actually told me that they didn't do the balloon there anymore, that they don't do it really anywhere anymore. So they need to update their website. But she's like, you could still try and do the gastric sleeve. And I was like, okay, well, you know what? I want something. I'm ready to just lose the weight at this point. So whatever it takes. So then she did the insurance and find out they accepted my insurance, but my insurance was like, or my doctor was like, here, you should go with this company because we go through them all the time and the doctor is phenomenal and you would love your experience. So I was like, you know what? Since you do this all the time, I'm gonna go with what you know, because I would have never researched this place. It was like far beyond, like, it just didn't pop up on the list at all. And I was researching for quite some time. So thank you for that, because I loved my doctor. And sorry, I'm getting a little sidetracked. Okay, so then we did the insurance and then we proceeded to go with the procedure, just with a different company. So that was that, and that's how that journey began, how I wanted to start the process. Now, why did I want to get it? It was because it was bigger and I already knew I wasn't going to be healthy and my PCOS was just not cooperating. Like, I've done so many things, and it's crazy because the restrictive diet situation for me is already something that I have been doing for years, but my metabolism and the way I was going through life with my normal stomach wasn't comprehending correctly, if that makes any sense. If you have PCOS, then you know exactly what I'm trying to say. Like, something was always off, always, and it was just impossible to lose weight. So I was like, you know what? I'm over it. I'm done with the working out. I'm done. I mean, even though I've started working out again, that's another story, but I just had enough, because I'm like, if we plan on having a baby and I'm any bigger than where I'm at, I'm probably going to be in the bed, because I was already like, that's how I felt. Like, I was like, so tense and tight of everything. So that was the decision that led me to reason why. And my eating habits before, now I was telling you guys, like, people have been wanting me to do a what I eat in the day, and I feel so bad because I hate to be a bad example, but at the same time, like, everyone does things differently, and you probably can relate to me and I can probably relate to you. Is my problem with eating was I wouldn't eat. So, or I wouldn't say I wouldn't eat, like, I'm not eating enough. So I would literally drink coffee in the morning around like 8 o'clock, and that would last me until 4. Typically, like, the day-to-day life that I lived. I'm a hairdresser, so you know, once you're busy. And me, I was like, if I'm starving, then I'll take a little snack or a bite or something, but I'm not going out of my way to make a lunch break. Like, no. So that was my life for 10 years. So my body was just used to that. And obviously that's not good at all. So then when I would get home, I would snack on like chips or anything for that matter, and then eat dinner and then do it all over again. So I'm really only eating once a day. And that's kind of what I've started to do again. And I've been conscious about it because I know that this is a serious thing, and if we don't get the proper nutrients and everything that our body needs, our body can shut down. And y'all know my psoriasis situation, so I'm trying to prevent that. Like, any deficiency, I don't want it over here. So I made the conscious decision, now that I'm at 6 months or approaching 6 months, that I have to take what I'm eating a little bit more serious, or making sure that I'm at least working towards meeting my protein goals. The water goals, crushing. I don't drink anything but coffee or water, like, literally. So water, I use this, and I take about 5 of these a day. Oh, so good. Like, the water we got here, I call it crack water because it's so good. Anyway, so I'm definitely getting enough water. The protein intake, so the habit I started is I noticed I was stalled about last month, and I was like, okay, like, it's fine, but at the same time, it's like, it's fine, but you're not doing anything to not prevent a stall either. So let's change our mindset and eat some more protein, because I stopped drinking protein shakes. Like, I was over them. but I would try to eat protein like eggs or turkey meat, and those things are great, but we can't get enough of what we need out of it because we can't eat enough. So I need something like a protein shake to give me everything I need in a small form that I can drink, because if I'm eating 2 slices of turkey meat, that's only like what, 4 grams of carbs. That's not doing me, I mean not carbs, but 4 grams of protein. That's not doing me any justice. So I really had to, you know, be mindful. And then this time I just went grocery shopping and bought protein bars because like I said, I wasn't eating. I would just drink my coffee and then eat again at night. That's what I started doing again. And I was like, no, I have to make in my mind that, okay, it's time for lunch and get your protein shake. So I make it my every day, no matter if it's in the morning or at night, but for that whole day, I will drink 1 protein shake and eat 1 protein bar. Today, as I'm filming this, I have I still have those 2 things. I've only ate or drank a half a protein bar. I mean, a half of protein shake. So I got a lot of work to do after this video. So I'm gonna be chugging and munching, because at least I'm getting the protein that I need and the water that I need, because that's the main focus. So that's kind of why I haven't done a what I eat in a day, because it's very boring. Like my dinners smack, like the dinners go crazy. Like I make sure that my 3 bites is about to hit every time. Like I do make sure, because that, ooh, tonight we're having, I'm gonna try salad. Okay, anyways, always good sidetrack. But so for dinners, what I do is I also like do Instagram, and I do all these recipes. Typically someone was like, oh, I'm so happy that you're able to eat yummy stuff again. And I'm like, I was like, I do, but I don't eat the pasta. Like it was a pasta meal and I just didn't eat the pasta. I just had it was baked ziti, and I had ground turkey and sausage. So that's what I ate. And then my husband's way, obviously, with the noodles. So I'm not too sad about the noodles. I did start eating rice again, but like the smallest amount of rice, just to get like that rice feel, because I'm a chicken and rice girl like all day long. It's like one of my top meals. If I can never think of anything, it's always chicken and rice. So I have been eating a little rice, but the dinners have just really been basic. I've just been eating whatever the protein is and the vegetable is for that meal. So I basically cook the same for my husband. So that is pretty much it. Oh, so you guys, the one thing that was not driving me crazy, and it's like, how do I say this? It's so minute. It's not even like a problem. But if you're a girl that likes to get dressed and go out and always gets new outfits and stuff, like likes to shop, especially online, it's been so hard for me to shop online right now. I'm back in between sizes, and it's my husband's birthday coming up, so obviously I'm looking for something to wear. We're gonna go to Vegas, and I cannot find anything, one, in my size or that fits me right now. And it sucks, but at the same time, I'm like, I can't wait to get a whole new wardrobe, because it's like, obviously it's great because, you know, your old clothes aren't fitting you, even though my old clothes are so cute and I still have tags on them, but they're starting to not fit me, and you're wanting to buy a new wardrobe, but when you buy something online and you order it, it doesn't fit. That's almost as daunting as you trying to go buy something in a store and they don't have your size. Like, you're just like, ugh. And it's like you order it and you buy it and you get here and it doesn't fit. Then you order something else, it don't fit. So I'm just trying to find my sizes right now, and it's a little frustrating, to be honest. I feel like I'm in between a 10 or 11, 12, and 13. Which is kind of like a large, extra large, but still in my brain, I have yet to accept that I'm barely not an extra large, which is wild to me, because I've always, well, not always, but for the longest, well, that does make sense too, because I haven't been this small since I was 20 something. Well, 20 something, since I was like 21. and that was probably the last time I was a large. So okay, that kind of makes sense. I'm realizing as I'm talking, because I've always been, from my like 25 to probably my age right before surgery, I was always like right in the 175, 190 crew. Like it was always going up and down depending on the relationship. I mean, you know what I mean, that relationship weight. So always been around there. So I guess I've always been an extra large. Now it makes sense. Okay, so sometimes you just have to accept, which acceptancy is also one of the things that you didn't realize that you were gonna have to do until you have to accept something. And one of these things with the clothes is, okay, I have to stop shopping here now and go here, because I'm gonna be mad if this doesn't fit me. So log that in my brain. And in yours too, girl, because it's okay to be a large. It's okay to go down sizes, but whew, that's crazy. I wonder where I'm gonna be by a year. What else? The skin is coming together. That routine that I did, I think if you guys watched it, the skincare routine, I was telling you about the body butter and the aquaphor and the oil. That's what I put on my body. My body is so moisturized. Also, the weather is changing, so it's not as cold, and yeah, I guess cold is the word here. So it's warming up, so that's nice. But I do really think it's the way that the regimen that I have for my skin. So I'm super excited because Vegas is coming in 3 weeks, and I'm still trying to get some of these marks off my back from the psoriasis. So, because it's supposed to be hot, and I like a backless, I like no sleeves, even though for some reason I'm gaining a new insecurity of my arms, which I'm telling myself it's all in my head. Like, it's all in my head. Oh, and saggy skin. I am, like, that's what I was saying, my arms are a little bit, it's nothing crazy. Like, I was gonna show you guys a video, but maybe I can just show you guys on here, but my arm is kind of like flabby. Like I can feel the loose skin. Loose skin anywhere else? No, but I do notice that the girls are a little bit, you know, not droopy, but they're definitely like softer. So that's something that sucks too. But I've always had nice boobs, so the right bra, and I'm gonna have to start wearing bras again. Anyway, I mean, I've worn bras, but you know what I mean. So those are just some things that I've noticed, but other than that, the surgery has been great. I've been loving every second. Hair loss, my hair is falling out all the time. I'm starting to, my ends are breaking off. Like my hair breaks up. I don't know why. It's the weirdest thing. Like I will start losing hair down here and it would just get thin, thin, thin. So I gave myself a haircut, because obviously you guys know my hair is a little bit shorter than it has been in the last videos. But that's because that's how I lose my hair, I guess, which is fine with me. And even some like baby hairs around here are like, I've always had baby hairs, but not like this much. So same with this side. I noticed, because I don't really get that much baby hair on this side, so just thinning around the hairline, and I just been oiling it and, you know, doing what you're supposed to do, taking your vitamins. Okay, so that's it for this video, you guys. I want to thank you guys so much. Y'all know me. This is a community. We like to chat. We like to talk it up. So tell me your surgery dates. I'm so excited for you guys, because clearly if you're watching this, then you're interested in the surgery. And it's life-changing. Like, obviously, everything you're going through, we've all not all been through, but we've all been through, and it's worth it. So you gotta get the surgery. Make that appointment. Make the appointment, because you won't be disappointed. And I will talk to you guys later. I'm gonna insert some new pictures of me kind of like at the end. And oh, my scars are like almost gone. Let me see if I can show you guys real quick without flashing you guys. Hold on. I have shorts on under here, but see, like, they're almost gone. Don't mind my belly button. I have scar tissue there from a ripped out belly button. Well, a rejected belly button. But yeah, these are the scars. So that's it. Like no loose skin or anything yet. So that's pretty much it, you guys. Thank you guys so much. You know, this is amazing. I love getting on here and telling you guys my experience and hearing about yours in the comments, because I'd love to see a girl glow, okay? Because we all deserve to do it. So I will talk to you guys later. And I will do a VSG must-haves video. So I want to make sure I get everything. Most of the stuff you can get on Amazon, so it's going to be like an Amazon specific video. That way, because you know Amazon saves lives these days, okay? Click, point, boom, straight to your house. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys later. Bye.